Hi, Jimmy with PJG's Jewelry. You've already seen parts 1 and 2 of making ear wires, I trust. If not, just a real quick recap. We're using basic pliers like flush cutting pliers, bail making pliers with a 2mm and 9mm mandrel, and flat nosed pliers with a cup burnisher. And we're even going to add our Sharpie today. So, we've already learned how to make a very basic type of ear wire. Then we added something to it, making the double eyelet. And now we're going to add something even more that gives you lots of latitude in personalizing this for bracelets and necklace that you might have made. And all we're going to do is be adding some type of a gem or crystal and a little bit of sterling silver wire to wrap around as a coil on that ear wire. So I've already started out with a couple pieces of 2.5 inch 20 gauge copper in this case, and this is dead soft because the thicker it gets, the more difficult it becomes to work. But again, if you're using thinner scrap wire, you might want to go to half hard. So again, this is 2.5 inches long, and we'll start by making an eyelet with a 2mm inside diameter. So it looks somewhat like a lollipop. And now we can slide on a 6mm bead to this particular wire. And then I'm going to take some 26 gauge round and bend about 3/8 to 1/2 inch of this over to form somewhat of a shepherd's crook. And I'm going to start wrapping the silver around this. When I get 2 or 3 wraps, I'll stop and squeeze these together tightly, similar to what you see here. And we're going to wrap more, 3 or 4 more, and squeeze these together tightly. And I'm looking for 9 to 10 coils usually. That's probably enough. And we'll knit this off using our flush cutting pliers and make this a little tighter so it does not pinch us, giving us happy fingers. And I'll slide that all the way down. Now my crystal is locked onto that. It's not going to float up and down. So using my flat-nosed pliers, I'm going to put it right over those coils, making sure they're pressed down towards the crystal. And I'll bend this wire towards you at about a 45-degree angle. Similar to that. And now we'll take our bail making pliers with the 9mm mandrel, bend that around till it almost touches. Flat nose pliers, and we'll bend back about 5mm. And there you have it. And you have tremendous latitude again, using all kinds of crystals or beads. You might want to try using turquoise, any color howlite that you can imagine. And I'm sure all the vendors have lots of different varieties. But the bottom line is you can make your own ear wires with your scrap wire, and you can have tremendous latitude in coming up with lots of diversity, lots of engagement and detail. So see you next time.